Highlight for the day, we're just going to focus on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ has a really, it's a great opportunity to call buy stops and sell stops above and below. First of all, everybody should know, like the back of your hand, that sell stops are where? Above or below the market. Sell stops are always below where the price is. Buy stops are always above. And generally, they're used for people getting out of a position. Now, the other definition you have to know when following these highlights or following me is consolidation boxes. If you're familiar with what range means, you should be familiar. Consolidation, congestion, all means the same thing. And then you visually could draw a box around it. Why is it important? When you look at a chart, especially a chart like a NASDAQ, your eye should always fixate in drawing boxes like that, because you start to get better at calling where the breakouts are going to be. And if we get below here, especially if you're short the ES, you know you might be confident for continuation. And 82 was the call when we seen this box at about 8:45 Central this morning. All right. Now, before that, so you got to just get good at visualizing boxes. Sometimes it's sloppy. That's sloppy. This is a little bit of a smaller box in there. All right. This is a box. And you got to get good at calling them when they're happening, right? Like this is a box and they blew out. Now, a little earlier than that, not much earlier than that, and it was just after the open, there was a head fake that, what time was it? I think I wrote it down. There was a head fake. There was an almost head fake that stopped and continued. What the heck time was it at? 8:39. This NASDAQ has been moving a lot. If you guys, unless you lived under a rock, the NASDAQ has been by far the strongest index during this pandemic. Right in here. This was right here. We had this as a congestion box, all of this. When it breaks out, and it does right in there, okay? We don't know this happened yet, but what we do know is that it broke out of here. And what we said was, if it holds the middle of this box and starts coming back off, it does have a chance to do that. And trading is all about a chance, a probability. And it kept people who were short the ES a little confident to hold on, because as long as you stay below the middle of a previous box, generally it's not a head fake, and you don't know it's going to hold below it until you start moving down a little bit. All right. And it's like tried to go up and couldn't. It was like a rejection. These aren't hidden levels for guys who've done it a long time. It's hidden levels for people who are brand new, been doing it 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and never been exposed to looking at a chart the right way. And I always say, if the brand new guy, one of the first days of training would be this concept. When you look at a chart, obviously you got to go over time is at the bottom, prices along the right, candlesticks, bars. That's all boring stuff. How do I look at a chart and follow it like you're following a bird in the sky and it was leaving a trail? The bird is where the price is currently, and the trail is where it came from. You know, where are these ranges, boxes, breakouts, rallies, swings? And you'd be able to learn how to read a chart pretty quickly when you start the right way. Start where the indecision was. Start where there's a fight. There's always longs and shorts in any box like this. Who wins? Where do they win? And it's no coincidence when it comes back, stops, and then rotates the other way. When you start looking and reading charts that way, you'll get a better sense of why things happen in real time. And a lot of people don't focus on the boxes for the right reasons, even if they notice them. Have a safe weekend. Stay safe. We'll see everybody Monday.